Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I am your host, Brian from IT, or better known as just Brian, and through this series, I will be interviewing the creative brains behind Drestoriam. We'll be talking to all 5 members of the team, getting to know them each a bit better, and even spilling some piping hot tea. And I'd like to welcome you all back to Meet the Team. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Meet the Team. Now, you may have noticed that our surroundings are a bit different from the past few episodes. And with that being said, I think that warrants a quite special guest today. She is well renowned for her hues. She is not a country in Europe. Please welcome to the stage, Fance.
Da-da-da! Hey, what's up?
Yeah. Hello, thank you for joining us.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello, fans. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hey.
I know you've been super busy. You're setting up all of our plugins. You're making sure
Yep,
all of our things work. The IT queen, of course.
of course. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I have some questions for you from the community.
Okay.
So the biggest question that's on everyone's mind, as somebody who's previously run a project just similar to this, how has your experience with Drestorium been different?
I would say, yeah, it wasn't just me and another person doing everything. So team's a lot bigger. It's not just me doing everything. So I would say that's kind of been the best part of it, is I'm not swamped with a shit ton of work.
Has there been any like negative differences you would say, or has it all been pretty positive?
Negative. No, I would say everything's just been pretty positive. We kind of work all together like fluid. We may bicker, but we love each other.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
It with this being so similar, has there been anything that you've like experienced in your past project that you've been like actively trying to prevent, or has like that influenced how you've approached this at all?
I would say I've learned a lot from a bunch of things that have happened in the past, what works and what doesn't work, what players will try to take advantage of. So I feel like that's made us better prepared for this.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more polished, give it a spit shine,
hmm
hawk tool
Yeah,
on that
exactly.
thing,
It's like, yeah. That, oh, that's a little gross.
So, uh, as somebody with some experience, you've been kind of one
hmm
of our main builders for this project, having built actually the town that we're currently sitting in. So, what has been, well, I think I already know the answer, but what has been your favorite build to do for this project and why?
Um, I would say the tower,
The
and that's
tower.
because yeah, it's called the tower. You'll just you might discover it. It's really fancy on the inside. I went crazy librarian up on it, and yeah, it's very pretty and detailed. So that's why it was just so fun. It reminds me of what is that like the Beauty and the Beast bell? hmm
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Is there
but it's a
anything
dangerous place too. It's not a super cozy, friendly place to go.
interesting? I mean, that's the first we're hearing of the tower. Is there anything else that you can tell us about that?
I can't reveal too much, but it is going to be a significant spot. That's all I can say. Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, some chewy gooey goodness.
Yes.
And I'm sure, as some of our viewers may have already noticed, there's been some texture changes and updates, especially
Oh,
as we edge
yeah.
into a new version of Minecraft. So, as our current texture wizard and somebody who's done textures in the past, what's been your favorite new addition or update to our resource pack that you think players may enjoy?
Mm, I would say the colors. So, like the colors of the wool are sharper. They're more crisp and clean. They make sense, and they actually all blend together with the other different color blocks. So your terracottas, your wools, they all go well together
Mm.
and look good together. So it's not like it looks off.
Nice. Is there like a specific one that you want like players to like get their hands on?
Do you mean specific block?
Yeah, like a specific block, a specific item, and like what's something that you think players may really like?
I think you guys may really like the polished tough block that we made. It's kind of like a stone brick, only it's like more relaxed looking. And I think that's pretty fun to build with. It's going to add a lot. So you're not just building with stone and stone bricks. So it
Mm,
adds a little bit more depth to it. Um, we've redone the warped planks. So they're actually a pretty blue color now. They're not like a crazy icky blue. And they also go with the rest of the colors with the wools and the terracotta.
mm.
So I think overall people are gonna get really creative and they're gonna definitely make things pretty because that's how everything should be. Oh, and this is another one.
It's
That's
like
lime concrete powder.
lime concrete powder.
Isn't it
Mm.
pretty?
It is. It
Right?
looks really nice.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah, definitely.
And so you have had so much experience and spent so much time on a
Hmm.
variety of servers. So I
Yeah.
feel like I'm justified in asking you this. If you had to give players a piece of wisdom to come into this with, as you are the most wizened of us, what would that be?
Um, I would say don't be afraid to take risks because it might seem a little scary, but your story will either go far or actually become something well known. I think that's what I do with my characters. I took risks, which is why everybody sort of remembered my past characters. And it's the best way to have fun. Sure, it's a little panicky, but you'll be better for it.
All right. And so I'm
Hmm.
this wasn't really a planned question, but I'm gonna throw it in there as a little freebie.
Okay.
Um,
Hmm.
so I am proud to announce that you, Miss Fance, will be the
Hmm.
leader of the other town we're opening with, Barkhaven.
Oh.
So we've already talked to Luffy, and seen her perspective, but I want to see yours. What do you think players can expect to experience while living under your rule, per se?
Good question. Good question. Well, I would say I am definitely the leader that is going to include you. So if you want to do something, come to me, let me know, and I can put you at a spot where you'll be useful and you'll feel like you are contributing to RP. What sucks is when someone, kind of joins, has a little job, and then, doesn't have anything to do with it. So we're going to get you in the right direction, get you up through the ranks if you want to grow and expand. And yeah, we'll have a lot of fun while doing it.
What about in an RP sense? How what can players
Mhm.
expect to be going on politically in their town, or
Mhm.
how might you as a leader face this really new and undeveloped world?
Well, um, I'm pretty sure my character is going to go through several different phases, but she's a strong leader. Um, she will stand up, oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Okay, yeah. So she's a strong leader. She takes care of her people. It's like a constant thing she must do. Um, she is one with the trees and the people, so togetherness is a big part of it.
Hmm.
But if I don't think something's right, I'm gonna tell it to your face, and I'm not scared to do that in RPTO. So yeah.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
I mean, Barkhaven, in contrast to Marblehold, is such a different town. It's a different vibe visually. It's a different vibe politically.
They're aggressive. They're
It's
so
a
aggressive
different vibe with the
and
leadership
angry.
out of character. So
I'm a
it'll be
better leader.
interesting to see how all of that like weaves together.
Yeah. Go for Vance.
Did you say vote for Fance? I mean,
Yes.
well, Barkhaven is a democracy. I mean,
Yep.
they don't want to talk about that, but Barkhaven's a democracy. All right. So to wrap things up here, I have one final question, and it's
Mhm.
something I've asked everyone.
Mhm.
What has been your favorite behind the scenes moment that you'd like to share?
Mm. Like a funny moment or like a hard moment
It
or
could it
like
could be anything. Something that has had the most impact on you. Something that's your favorite. Maybe it's something you think about often.
um I would say just a comedy standpoint is sometimes like what one person wants, the other person didn't specifically say how they wanted it.
Mhm,
So like one of the builds was supposed to be a a town within like a mountain, and it was supposed to be abandoned and stuff.
mhm,
And Laurelyn didn't describe it like that. So I made a mountain town that looked really pretty
uh-huh.
and awesome. And yeah, it was completely the wrong way. And she decided to keep it because I whined.
So
And it
there,
looks too good to destroy, okay?
there's like a town out in the mountains somewhere
Hmm.
that looks
Hmm.
completely untouched, but
Yes.
visually stunning.
Yes, exactly.
Interesting. I'm
Hmm.
I'm I'm sure there will be some players that will be on a desperate, feverish search for that town once
Oh
the
yeah,
server opens.
you should. It's glorious. I want to take the place for myself, but
Well, there's always time.
oh,
Time will
I'll get there.
tell, especially with you.
Oh.
Only time will tell.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means we're moments away from
No, you're right. You're right.
conquest and war with you at the
No, I'm
helm.
peaceful. No,
Always.
I'm peace treaties and everything. Yay! Democracy.
That's easy to say now, but we'll see. All right. Thank you so much, Fance, for joining us. I know you have so many things, so many plugins to get back to
Oh
configuring
yeah, yeah.
and builds to
Hmm.
finish and wars to map out. So I'm
Oh
going
yeah.
to go ahead and let you go. Thank you so much.
Now, thank you for having me. I'll see you guys all on the server.
Alrighty. Thank you so much again, Fance, for joining us today. I hope you've had a great time.
I did. I did. Thank you for having me.
All right. Everybody say bye to Fance.
Bye.
All right.
Join my town.
There she goes. We'll never see her again. All right.
Here's Will.
Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us for another episode of Meet the Team. I hope to see you all next time. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've been your host, Brian from IT, and I hope you all have an incredible rest of your night. Don't forget to spay do to your pets.